What is up, guys? Jordan back here with you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all your support on my past videos and videos to come. With that being said, I'm going to jump into another lifestyle video, okay? This is about failure, okay? Yep, the big F word, right? My second favorite F word in the world, right? Failure, okay? Now, the topic today is failure and that we need to stop fearing it. Okay? Now, failure can look a lot of different ways. It can look something that's really clean cut. It can be something that's more internal, how we feel failure. It can be externally in an action or something that happens to us. But ultimately, we need to stop fearing all those types of failures. We're going to kind of focus ideally on these external failures that happen to us. But we'll go more into that here in a second, okay? So, as a society, the word failure has become extremely skewed. And what I mean by that is, failure has become kind of a shrewd word. Like, oh, we shiver away from it. Oh, failure. Oh, God. I hate to admit that I've failed, or I'm a failure, or we use that as an insult. Well, that person's a failure, right? Um, so why? What disconnect do we have here where, failure is becoming this word where we are so afraid of failing, so afraid of failure in general. So we need to break that down, okay? So really, what it is we come down to hiding our failures. I'm not sure why. Like I said, a lot of these videos, I want to be very clear that I'm not just projecting. All this stuff that I talk on, I deal with myself, I've dealt with, or I'm currently dealing with, okay? So, failure, we fear it and we hide it. We hide it like it looks bad on us, like it's a bad reflection of us. And I think a lot of that is how society has kind of made failure look and how we treat failure. But really, the reality of it is the complete opposite, man. It is absolutely the complete opposite. Failure can only be negative. Literally can only be negative if you learn nothing. If you learn nothing from a failure, then it is a negative. But the amount of times that we learn nothing from failure are slim to none. Every single failure we have, we learn something. Whether it's an instant thing we learn or it comes later in life and we look back on it and learn. We learn from all of our failures, right? Now, I personally, I had this change a long time ago. It's been years and years and years now that I love my failures. Yeah, you heard that right. I love my failures. I love them. I know that sounds messed up from what you're used to hearing. I fucking love my failures. Okay? Now let me break that down why, okay? I am extremely proud of all of my failures. And a lot of people, you guys don't know my life, so you guys don't know if I failed a lot. Well, I've failed a ton, okay? A few examples are, starting as young, right? I had these huge dreams to go play football, right? That was my life. I was going to go play football in college. Well, long story short, injured, failed. Okay, I wasn't able to go play in college. I failed myself in my mind. I failed all of that. Okay, that's just one failure. Okay, second from there, I worked at Taco Bell, dude. Yeah, making tacos and burritos like it was my job. Oh wait, it was my job. Okay, I got fired, bro. I got fired from a fast food joint. Yeah, I did. Back, I don't know how old it was, 17, 18, whatever it was. I got fired from a fast food joint, okay? Same thing. A lot of you guys know I was married. I had a failed marriage. I'm divorced, right? So these are huge like failures that people see and they think this huge negative of it. And people think negatively of me too when it happened. Oh, you got fired from Taco Bell. Oh, Jordan, you were married. You had a failed marriage. You're divorced. Yeah, and so what? I'm proud of that because I learned so much from every single one of those failures that I am so much better. That's what you need to realize. I'm pausing so you can take a second and self-reflect and realize I am so much better from every single one of those failures, right? So, for example, football. Okay, I instantly turned that failure around into a coaching job and found I had a huge passion in teaching people, which led to me having my passion for the fitness industry. Okay, I got fired from Taco Bell. Okay, I figured out what I could do better in a job. I got a better job, and now I have a way better job in a short time after. Same thing, failed marriage, right? I am so much better as a boyfriend and will be whatever, a husband or whatever else. I'm so much better in a relationship than I was because I learned. And that's the thing, is every single failure, you have to look at yourself, look at the failure and why it failed, right? Every time I failed in business, my last business company that I was with, I count that as a failure because the partnership didn't work out and we split ways and I wasted time. That's a failure. But I learned on what to apply now to the new business, okay? I'm constantly failing, which is freaking fantastic, dude. If I'm constantly failing, I'm constantly getting better, dude. That's the best part about it, okay? So my biggest thing that I'm preaching is stop this negative stigma of failure. Fail and embrace the failure. If you're scared of the failure and you're going to look at it in a negative way, of course it's going to be shitty. It's going to suck. But you look back on why you failed and what you can do to avoid that failure again, right? And you get better, whether that's emotionally, physically, mentally, all these things. Use your failures to project you into the future, okay? Into better opportunities, better relationships, better jobs, better life, everything, okay? So really that's my soapbox for the day, is failure and how effed up we view it. So thank you guys for taking the time. Let me know your guys' failures. I mean, if you're not comfortable to share those, that's fine. But let me know what you think on learning from failure. Do you think that failure is a bad thing? Or do you think that failure truly is, just like I think, a skewed word, and that you should be proud of your failures, embrace them, and frickin' use it to skyrocket you forward? So please let me know. I love your guys' feedback, whether it's through DMs, comments. I love having interactions with you guys. So please let me know. Once again, thank you guys for all your support. I love you guys, and peace out, fam. Boom!